Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're back here at Ciocca Kia in Ewing, New Jersey to check out this brand new 2025 Kia Carnival. This is the LXS trim. The color here is deep chroma blue. We do have a two-tone Syntex material with black and top, which looks pretty cool. So we're going to check out this design refresh and tech update for the 25 Carnival. And you can let me know, is this the multi-purpose vehicle that you would buy? So let's dig in. Front end of this 25 Carnival, the deep chroma blue, looking good. And now we got the redesign on the front. Now we got the EV9 treatment going on like we've seen with the new 25 Sorento hybrid and some other Kia models like the K5. We got upgraded LED daytime running lights, turn signals, and LED headlights. Different shape. We do have that tiger nose grille, but now we got some chrome into that grille as well as down below. Looks pretty good. Brushed aluminum as well, functionality in the grille top and bottom. Now, as we come around to our wheel and tire setup on this LXS, we're going to get a 17-inch gloss black machined aluminum alloy wheel. These wheels are wrapped in Hankook Dynapro HP2 all-season tires, 235 on the width, a 65 series sidewall 17s, all four corners, front wheel drive on this LXS. Moving on out, it is a big MPV, as Kia calls it, or minivan, but I do like the chrome accents down there on the rear end of the vehicle. As we move in closer, we're going to go color match side view mirror with LED turn signals. We got some color match with chrome accents on the doors, left side fuel filler cap. Up top, we are going to have no roof rails on this one, and we're going to have a color matched roof shark fin antenna, no sunroof. Rear end of the 25 Carnival, we do have LED taillight standard bulbs for turn signals. We do have the roof spoiler coming off the top with the rear wiper tucked up underneath the roof spoiler, protected from the elements and car washes, clean up the design. Kia Carnival here on the back of the tailgate looking good. So overall, I think they've done a nice job modernizing the look of the Carnival. Let me know what you guys think so far. We are under the hood of this new Carnival, and what are we looking at for power plant? We have Kia's 3.5-liter naturally aspirated V6 engine mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. 287 horsepower, 260 pound-feet of torque, MPGs, 18 in the city, 26 on the highway, 21 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. All right, before we get in the interior, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much for this 25 Carnival? Well, okay, LXS trim, base price $38,500. No options on this vehicle, so everything I'm going to show you on the interior is standard in the LXS trim. We have to add in destination and delivery of $1,395 from Kia South Korea assembly plant, and we have a total MSRP from the factory of $39,895. So let's say $40K. So let's dig in. Starting with the front door panel, we'll move on in. We're going to go soft touch up top, brushed aluminum, and then we're going to have some gloss black in and around that door handle, so be careful. Now we're going to have the top Syntex seating material along with the black two-tone, which I do like. It's like a coffee color. Let me know what you think, but it's nice and soft on the armrest, flat black on the switchgear, so that's a good deal. Huge door pocket in this Carnival, standard audio system. Moving on in onto our foot box, nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator. Our floor mats are in the rear of the car at this time. Seating wise, we're going to go full power for the driver with manual assist for the front passenger, and then we're going to have that black Syntex looking good, feels good, nice and soft, perforations, nice looking interior. Front passenger door panel, same as the driver, no problem there. Now we have our soft touch with some stitching here on the dash. We have our brushed aluminum into our heat and air vents, and then down below, we have a nice large glove box. 2025 Carnival gets a tech upgrade. We have two 12.3-inch screens, 12.3-inch instrument cluster, a 12.3-inch infotainment system. This is Kia's newest infotainment system, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, pinch to zoom, incredible dual panel action, of course, that we want to always see with passenger talk. Looking good, no problem there. So I do like that. We can either go ahead and make adjustments here from the screen or down below. We do have the home screen where you have your nav up, your media, your phone, voice weather, valet mode, your setup, HD radio data. So really a lot of nice stuff here in this vehicle. We can go to our media, and then you have our Sirius XM or your regular radio stations, or you can Bluetooth your phone and play music out of your phone's library. No problem at all. We have sounds of nature in here as well. We have four-way hazards, 2 heat and air vents, push button start, and then the dual use panel. So right now this is set up on air, so these knobs become the temperature, and you got dual climate. But if you hit the up triangle, then you go to the controls for your infotainment system. So we can go to our setup, and that's where we can go ahead and get our vehicle nav, sound, device connections, driver profile setup, Wi-Fi hotspot setup. We can go to our vehicle settings. We can check out our lights. We're not going to get ambient lighting in the LXS trim, so you can take that out, but you can adjust your door, your convenience features, and all that jazz. So it is a pretty easy system to use. We go to reverse. Nice large backup camera with trajectory, with your backup sensors on the right, and it's nice and clear. Good job there. That is a nice new system. Now, down further, we do have 2 USB-Cs and a 12 volt, an area that's rubberized for storage down here so things won't slide around. Actually, yeah, it's rubberized. And now we have the gear shift with the gator to go through this 8-speed automatic, 2 cup holders right there, and of course, every redesigned Kia gets their new plastic ultralight key fob, which I don't like. But we have lock, unlock, panic button. On the back side here, remote start, and then open or close the side doors of this van. So that's where you have that. Down underneath here, you got drive modes, which will show you when we go through the dash. We have our electric emergency brake, auto vehicle hold, 3-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger, parking sensors, parking cameras, another area for storage, huge center armrest, fairly firm though, could be a little bit softer, but then a huge area for storage underneath. Kia steering wheel, we have a leather wrap wheel with cross stitch, trim ring, Kia badge on the horn button, round bottom wheel, but I have plenty of room to get into this Carnival. It's a huge passenger space. On the left, you got your modes for your infotainment system, volume, telephone voice commands, and favorites. And then on the right, you got the controls for the digital dash, safety suite controls, and adaptive cruise and all that jazz. On the left stalk, we're going to go with our adaptive high beams and headlight controls. On the right, front and rear wiper. Down here on the left, bright and dim the dash, and our traction control off. We have a manual tilting, wheel only, no telescope. That's interesting. And now we have our 12.3-inch digital dash, drive mode action. We have sport, smart, eco, and normal. Again, sport, smart, eco, and normal. Now, we also have additional information. You can go across the top, or you can go up and down the different pages using the scroll bar on the steering wheel. So nice and easy system to use. And one other thing on the dash, even though we have a fully digital dash, since this LXS doesn't have 360-degree view cameras, you don't get the blind spot monitoring cameras coming on when you turn. You need to move up higher in the trim levels to get those 360-degree view cameras. Overhead console, we have our Kia Connect to hook up the vehicle with your smartphone, SOS button in case there's an emergency on the road. If you want your dome lighting to come on and off when you open and close the door, this button right here remains off. So when you open the door, lighting comes on, close the door, lighting will dim out. We can open up the left back door, sliding back door from this button, and the right side from this button. Power door off, power door lockout, this one right here. All right. Rear view mirror, standard rear view mirror with manual dimming function. And then we have our sun visor with vanity and a light. And does it slide? Yes, it does. Getting in the mid row of the Carnival, you just come to the back door and you can just pull it out and it automatically opens. Nice and wide opening as well. And since this is not an SUV, you don't have to step up into it. You just sit right down into it, no problem. Plenty of room for my head, shoulders, and knees at 5'11". I got a button here to close the door. Now I push it, and in comes the door, all the way closed, no problem. We're going to have Syntex, and then plastic, and then a seat pocket behind the driver and the front passenger. USB-Cs in the back of each front seat. Right here, 2 cup holders, an area to slide your phone, a 12-volt, and then an area for storage down below. So you're all set. Back door panels, not quite the same. We're missing some trim, and we have hard black plastic up top, so we have a bit of cost cutting by Kia on our back door panels. Now, mid-row seats, we have the same Syntex in the black, nice and soft, nice and comfortable. We're 3 across here in the mid-row, 3 across in the third row, but this is the extra seat, and if you don't have anybody here, you can pull this strap, the seat will fold down, and now you have an area to put stuff, and you have more room for 2 more phones and 2 cup holders. So that's a nice feature. We also have rear climate right here, and that is over the mid-row passenger on the right side of the vehicle. Getting in the third row of the Carnival, you just pull this lever, and the seat will fold up and move up. And now you can slip right in the back, flat floor, nice and easy to get in. And once I'm here in the back, what do I got going on here? I got a USB-C. I got some cup holders. My apologies for the packing plastic, but I couldn't get it all off. We do have heat and air vents in the back, and it is very comfortable back here. I have plenty of room for my knees, shoulders, and head here in the third row, so I could ride back here for a while. It's pleasant, and the seating material is the same. They haven't cheaped out. It's that nice black Syntex, nice and soft, nice and comfortable. So, nicely done in the back, and I have my connectivity and my heat and air. I'm all set for a long trip. Now, getting in the cargo area of your Carnival, it's a manual tailgate in the LXS. There's a button right here underneath the Kia badge. You hit it and lift up. And there you go. With all rows up, 40.2 cubic feet of space in the back of this Carnival, and it is nice and deep, and I'll show you that in a second. But I need 2 hands to put the third row down. So to get the third row down, you pull the strap, and you lay flat like that. Then you pull the handle, and you move it back, and it'll flatten out. And then you can do the same with the other side. And there you go. And that's how you operate those third row seats. Now with the rear seats down, you can see how nice the flat floor is. No problem. We got storage space here in the back as well. And on our right side, we got a 12-volt right there. So they got you covered. Got some tie downs. So you're all set. But mid-row time, you can't drop them with levers from back here. You go around to your automatic doors, and you can send them flat just like that. And if you want to remove them all together, you can pull this strap and remove the seat and get it all the way out of the vehicle if you want to do that. We're not going to do that today. And then we come around to the other side, open up that door, drop it. There you go. And now, of course, the middle seat is giving us the finger, so we gotta drop that one down separately. And again, you can pull them all out. And we're not going to do that today, but if you can get a feel for it, with the mid rows down and out, 145.1 cubic feet of cargo space in the back of this Carnival, which is max room you can get, and you're not going to be able to get an SUV with that kind of storage room. Now, one more look at the back. Now, with all the seats up, you can see how deep the storage area in the back is, and that's why they're giving you that 40.2 cubic feet number with all seats up, because it is really, really deep. As you can see, it's all the way up to my elbow. So a really good use of space in this Carnival MPV. Window sticker, here we go. 2025 Kia Carnival LXS, deep chroma blue. Standard features. included LXS features. No additional options. Total vehicle MSRP. Fuel economy estimates. Made in Korea by Kia. Take this baby out for a spin. All right, we are leaving Moody Park in Ewing, and we're going to give it a spin here, this 25 Carnival, with that design refresh up front, out back, the tech update, necessary for this vehicle, I think. But we got huge amounts of visibility, a lot of glass in this vehicle, easy to see out of all the windows in the back window, no problem. Blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, pre-collision, all that safety in this big Carnival MPV. The deep chroma blue, let me know what you think about that color. It looks pretty cool, I think. You know, it's nice to see something in a different color. It's nice to see the automakers experimenting with maybe something a little bit different, especially on an MPV that really, there's not much you can do with it as far as design goes. We've updated, made the front look a little bit slicker, brought it in line a little bit more with the rest of the lineup. I'm liking the fact that even in the LXS, you're getting the 12.3-inch screen with wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, USB-C connectivity, 12-volt, heated seats. So that's a nice touch here in this LXS. So I do like the fact that they got some nice stuff. We got connectivity in the back for the mid-row. So they've really done a nice job. Plenty of cup holders, rear climate. So they gave you what you need, because this is the Queen's family truckster of the 2020 decade. There's no doubt about it. Back in the 80s, we had the Ford Crown Victoria Country Squire with the wood grain sides. And now this is the Queen's family truckster, baby. The Kia Carnival MPV. You haul the tribe out on a long road trip out to Wally World, and you're going to be all set. All set. Plus, you got the naturally aspirated 3.5-liter V6, 8-speed auto, simplicity, nice linear torque delivery. Brakes feel good, no problems at all there. Really well done. Hit the turning radius in this Carnival. Here we go. And look at this. It's front wheel drive, so we got a little wheel hop, but it whips right around, right? 18.5 roughly for a big MPV. That's some good action right there. And you get plenty of power, effortless power with this V6 setup. It's simple. It's gonna take care of you if you take care of it. And that's really all you can expect out of a vehicle, right? Is that it's gonna take care of you if you take care of it. That's the end of the line, baby. That's the way it rocks. But overall, I think they've done a really nice job. I like the way it rides. It's very smooth. I mean, it's front wheel drive. There's no big driveline going through the floor, so you got a lot of interior space. The suspension, well damped, no vibrations at all coming through the chassis. So that's a good deal. And it picks up and moves. That V6 picks it up and moves it down the road very, very well. Steering, nice and light, but nice and tight. You point this where you want it to go, and it's going to go. So be careful. But overall, I think this Carnival, if you're looking for that minivan, this is the Queen's family truckster of minivans. There's no doubt about it. You got everything that you need to keep the kids occupied on a long road trip. You got your tunes to keep you occupied, so you won't have to sing songs to yourself. You're all set in this thing. And I do like what they did with this refresh and this tech update, but you let me know if you're in this MPV minivan market and you're looking at the Chrysler Pacifica, the Toyota Sienna, the Honda Odyssey, or this one, which one would you pick? Which one are you going to rock and roll down the road in? You let me know. But I do want to thank Ciocca Kia of Ewing for allowing the channel access to their first 2025 Kia Carnival LXS in deep chroma blue for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.